laughed together. You had trials and trauma and all types of stuff. You live in the same house together. You get this connection. I think the more of the connection you have with the person, I think the more it affects the person's heart.
You might say that, well, they're not Muslim. Why should have that feeling?
Each individual. Each individual. If they not Muslim, but they still your family member. Allah put that mercy in our heart. For me, I to me, it's just that from my experience and what I've been through, what I see and what I feel, it's just it put that mercy in your heart, and you have feelings and you going to have that part, agreement part, but you always remember, make sure that your mouth only speaks what's pleasing to Allah. You might have something in your heart, you might have tears, but make sure your mouth speaks what's pleasing to Allah. So even though you lost your loved ones, your family, and you understand that this is part of Allah's plan, and you don't question Allah's plan, and He told us already, and you believe and you believe this book, and you believe what the Prophet ﷺ said, you accept it wholeheartedly. You don't question it. You know what I'm saying? We know that the devil always whisper and always trying to come at us, but when you know the plan of Allah is going, He said He's going to do something, it's going to come true. So you just got to hold your faith, and you always got to come back to, you say to yourself, Allah, I hope we can be able to gather your family. I can see my family together, inshallah, in paradise.
Let's see, what is the thing that told us not to see? From what I heard, scholars, they told us it's just your soul to live your life. Really, if you think about it this way, it was scary. It was holding us alive because when they talk about the Prophet Adam, on him, and Allah told Satan, He told them, Allah created you for something. When Allah threw the soul inside the Prophet Adam, he became Allah. Then Satan, he started the battle from that time. He became our enemy from that time. Meaning, the soul inside us, the Prophet, make us look like a human people. At the same time, it's scary. Imagine if someone able to move our soul. If Allah, He made it this Almighty. He made just the angel of death able to do it. How you would feel? Let's see, give us this experience, Yunus, and his soul is like that. He worries someone will come and move it. You're scared. Now give us peace of mind. Allah is the only one. But what's holding us to see that stuff is the soul to be removed. Is that scary? You scared when you think about it?
No.
What's made you to think about that? It's like at the same time, you don't want to work, you're doing your job normal, but at the same time, if you die now, I don't know what happened to us.
So, well, I have a different look on it, and I don't know if I'm correct with the look about like perceiving it, but to me, I am more eager to die than I am to, like, I don't want to seek death. I don't want to go seek death, but to be honest with you, I am more eager to die than I am to live another day, because I am afraid of collecting sin on top of what I have, and it making it harder for me.
But what's made you survive? How did you wake up? Have that feeling you could die anytime? But you still go on working, doing fine, you still smile, you still laugh, you still eat. How do you remove that feeling? At the same time, how you keep it so you can, or some, as far as I know, some people, they remove it completely. They don't want to think about it. Some, they talk about it, but it's just talk. Some, let's say, they look at it, today I'm dying. But the good people, as He told us, we remind each other about how can we do it as the Sahaba. They are attached to that, but at the same time, they are successful in life. How that can happen? How did you manage? Coming from a background, it's not like you're going Muslim. Coming from a background, money is everything, work is everything. Yeah. And if you came to a Muslim and say, hey, you will die, you will do stuff, this is scary, huh? So how? How did you survive?
Well, we're gifted with Islam and how it structures our thinking. And it's not that it controls our thinking, but it guides our thinking. Like, I know that like you said, I've heard you say like we have like stations to reset ourselves every day. So I'm a critic of it. I will go to work sometimes, and but I will be very focused on work, and I won't be thinking about things that I should be thinking about. But then I see that Dhuhr or Asr comes around, and it resets me, and then I feel comfortable again. Like knowing that you are doing that you're associating no partners with the law, that you're following His commandments to the best of your ability, and that you're trying to acquire good in the name of Allah is what keeps me like normal.
But you can ask me the same way. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Well, how do you?
That's what God, He told us. It's He gave us formula. He said Allah, He created death as He created life. Meaning there is two things, death and life. Death connected to your soul, not to your body. That's what happened to many. Life connected to our body. Because if death connects to our body, we're still alive. Meaning something being removed. The way how we look at God, He told us He created life and He created death. Meaning, I have a plan for dying today and I have a plan for living forever. As Ali ibn Abi Talib said, work as you will die now and prepare as you will live forever. Meaning there is a time I don't give it to no one. This is the time to read Quran. This is the time to pray. This is the time with family. This is the time where then there is a life. You work for life, same thing. You have to, there's the Sahaba what they used to do. That should not scare us as a believer. It should give us the fuel to move.
Yeah.
Because we will not miss anything.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you don't think you will not die, you think I will be missing Allah in this life. Then I will fight to get education, to get stuff, to be busy, to lift a lot of responsibility behind my back. When I die, I will be judged. But the way how we look at it, simple. God, He said, He created life as death. And Ali ibn Abi Talib, He explained it, work in this life as you will live forever. But at the same time, prepare as you will die tomorrow.
Yeah. But,
meaning you gotta have this balance. You have to have a daily plan. Don't give it up. Don't give up at the same time. Don't feel boring. But another question will arise. Let's have the qadr. But there is a moment you feel boring and you cannot keep going. Do today it's a long distance. We think it's a long distance, but it's not. It's near. How you survive, because we don't know when we'll die. But how you manage to not have that feeling? You keep going, you keep praying, you keep so even if you see what's surrounding you, people tend to give up quick. Like when they start gym and stuff, how you survive going and praying and don't feel that kind of.
You just have you have to have a you have to have a daily plan. When you have a daily plan, like I said, you have a daily plan. You reading Quran, you reading some hadiths, you reading something from the scholars, or you have your workout plan. You working, you have time with the family, you have time with with the brothers, or you have time with the sister, whatever. You're a female, you have time with the sister. But for the man perspective, you got to have a daily routine. And you just keep on going. I think the prayer is give you that connection. It gives you that because you get that connection back. Like it's like charging everything back up. And then when you make prayer, because sometimes you can be in the down mode, or you can feel down, or you can feel something going. But you make that prayer, you come out there charged. You have that like charging the battery back up. But you just basically gotta find a routine that's a daily routine, and stick with the daily routine, and know that Allah had woke you up, and you can say alhamdulillah, you get gratitude for Allah to waking you up, and doesn't mean that Allah won't take your soul later on during that day. So that's why prayer is so very important, because if you miss that prayer and you doing what you want to do and during that day, and here it is, you made Fajr, but here it is afternoon, here it is nighttime, and you missed the last 3 prayers. So Allah can take your soul, and when you have neglected to make prayer. So prayer is very important, and sticking to the prayers and keeping the daily plan, and know that and show your gratitude. And like Allah said, He created life and death, so you already know that it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But don't walk around and miserable, and don't like the Prophet ﷺ told. He said, don't wish for death. You know what I'm saying? He said, you wish for death, you make the supplication, but you should always have that enthusiasm to work, live, and to do good or whatever. and try to stay away from the major sins and do the best you can do.
What about there is something Allah He told us? It's a reminder we receive every day. This reminder does it affect you as the Prophet He told us? He told us when you are on state of sleeping, you are on state of death. Meaning the way how we look at it, we experience that every day. If someone he said, "I will not die," he will sleep. Meaning we are awake. None exists on this world. The sleeping to us is like another experience to experience. Hey, we are awake. There is no desire. What we need when we sleep? Nothing. We don't eat. We don't drink. We don't do anything. We're just there till we wake up. This is another experience. We don't look at it as a sleeping. Where how we look at it as a moment of dying, a moment of remind us one day will be removed completely. That's how we look at it. You think someone, if he see it this way, he will reflect and it will help him to do it this way instead of saying it, I'm going to rest him. I'm going to die and see how that hell
Mhm.
he when I come back from that. Yeah, because there is dua, you say it to God.
Yeah.
If I'm bad, have a mercy on me. If I die, give me a place, a good place, and forgive me. So how you look at that's the way how we look at sleeping.
Yeah.
When we go to sleep, when we go to bed. How you look at it?
How what I look at sleep
Yeah, how you used to look at it before.
before, it's the enjoyment. You feel good after. You tired. Yeah.
But did you take something with you before?
Did I take something with
Yeah,
me?
when you go to sleep, like money or
No.
you don't take nothing with you.
No.
You did not take nothing.
No.
Did you think you would come back, or you sure you coming back, or do you have the idea? Maybe you have a plan for next day, right?
Yeah.
But a Muslim we shouldn't have a plan. Abdullah ibn Umar he said, if you catch the night, don't hope for the day for daytime, because daytime you for night.
Yeah.
The way how we look at sleep is like that. To me, this is the way. This is what I learned from the third generation. They told us it's a moment of dying. It's like Allah Almighty, he told us, hey, this is how it will be. But the problem will be to angel at that time, and they ask him. And always when we go to bed, it's like that. Sometimes it's scary